All right, guys, so we're going to be having the ASL round of 16 starting tonight at 7 p.m. Korean Standard Time over on Super Live. SCTVEN is where Shin and I will be casting it live. And unfortunately, we haven't got the group stages translated version here yet. So this is what we've got. Group A, Soul Key, Barracks, Effort, and Rush. It is a crazy, crazy group tonight, guys. And by the way, I was almost perfect on my guesses, my predictions for the round of 24. That's not a brag. It was pretty clear who was the better players there. The only thing that got me really, or that really upset my prediction was Hero going out fast, but it really does seem like he is in a slump now. So Heroes out, BTS is in. He's in Group B, and I'm very curious how this first group is going to go. Soul Key, Barracks, Effort, and Rush. And one thing about being correct in the predictions in the round of 24 is now the round of 16 is insanely hard to predict. Everybody is strong, and I really want to see most of these guys go through, especially Effort here, man. I really want to see Effort do well, but he is in such a difficult group here. Soul Key, of course, going to be his target. Getting rid of the Soul Key early, if we can get him out in Group A, that would be amazing for the entire tournament. But I'm not sure if either Barracks or Rush is up to the task. I think Effort could maybe make it happen. He could beat Soul Key perhaps in a best of 3, but Barracks and Rush, we saw what happened to Rush last season. I really am a big fan of Rush and Barracks and Effort. I like all of these players. This is almost impossible for me. This is the group of death right here. This is gonna hurt, but I'm gonna have to predict Soul Key and Rush make it through. Sorry, Effort and Effort fans out there. I'm right there with you, but I mean, Rush is a semi-finalist. Sometimes a round of 4 player. Last season, the only reason that he got kicked out when he did was because he went up against Soul Key. And, of course, Soul Key, 4-time, almost going to be 5-time champion. We're going to see if he can make it for 5-time ASL champion. Yeah, so Soul Key and Rush, I'm going to be predicting there. Group B is also going to be a lot of fun. Best, BTS, Queen, and Bisou in that group. A lot of ZVP there. This is also a really tough group to predict. I think that Best will make it out, and I think he'll make it out first, actually. He should be able to smash through this group. I think he's got himself a pretty nice group here. Aside from, Bisou might be able to take him down PvP, but I don't think Queen or BTS can take on Best. He is just so strong right now. He's such a scary force. I'm going to go ahead and predict Best and... I kind of want to predict Queen, but BTS has been playing really nicely as well. I think BTS making it through would be a pretty big upset. He's going to have a hard time versus Bisou and Best. So maybe I predict Best and Bisou make it through here. 2 Protoss players? Maybe. Best is all around one of the best players in the world right now, and Bisou is just so strong in PvZ. Yeah, I'm going to predict Best and Bisou. If you guys can't tell, I haven't looked at the predictions, or I haven't looked at the group so far, so this is my first look. And man, it's going to be really hard to say. Oh, Group C. Oh, man. I said Group A was a group of death, but look at this group here. I mean, all these groups are disgusting. Oh, man, I'm so excited for AS. I'm so excited for tonight, guys. This is going to be so much fun. Snow, Sharp, Jadong, Mini. Oh, my God. What a disgusting group. Jadong is on fire right now. He is on fire. I love Sharp. I love him so much. And Snow is my boy. I have his signature on a cheerful I made when I went to the ASL. I love that guy so much. I think he deserves an ASL. I have to predict that Snow makes it out of this group. It's funny. I'm actually thinking that Mini is the weakest in this group, which is crazy because Mini is so strong. Dude, that's a terrifying group. That is a crazy, crazy strong group. Not a lot of chatters right now. Everybody was chatting up until the prediction started. But man, I think everybody's just kind of processing the list here. How do you even make a prediction in a group like this? I think Snow makes it out, and I hate to do it to him, but I think Sharp is going to go down. Jaedong will advance. That's just my feeling right now because Jaedong has been playing so freaking good. Sharp out in the round of 16 again. That's sad to see. That would be sad to see. But I think Jaedong will get through. He is just so good right now. Snow Jaedong, yeah. And Group D, another insanely scary group. Light Speed Larva Soma. My gosh. Damn, that is going to be a crazy group as well. I wonder if we can we see the maps here? What maps do they have to play on in the beginning? Knockout? Knockout. So they have to start on knockout. I think that Larva's definitely the underdog in this group. Speed and Soma, really hard to say who's stronger between the two of them. I think Soma coming back from the military now. Speed's never been through the round of 16 so far. I love him as a player, but I don't know that he has his nerves under control yet. Last season, he really disappointed me in the round of 16. He blasted the round of 24 and then sort of fell apart in the round of 16. But he's got a Terran and Zerg group, which makes me pretty excited for him. Yeah, Larva did look pretty weak on the ladder series, but he is an entertainer. You know, he streams for a living, and he does very well for himself. He's a very big personality, entertainer, character. And I don't know if he's putting his full... I don't think he's putting his everything into those matches, guys. Let's just be honest. It's really hard to predict Speed over Light, but there is a possibility that Light chokes. I don't know. He did really well last season. He did end up going down to best, but he was playing very well. Or was it best that took him down? I think it was best that knocked out Light last season. Oh, this is a really tough one. If Larva brings the hairdryer, he goes through, yeah. I mean, for sure he's bringing that hairdryer. You know it. I guess I'll have to predict Speed Soma. Doesn't really feel right, though. That's a hard one. That is a really hard one. I hope Speed pulls it together. I hope he's got... I hope he's on his P's and Q's here. I think Soma gets through. Almost no matter what. He's just so strong versus Terran. Let's see actually how the groups are going to play out. Larva versus Soma. I think Soma will go to the winners, but there's a possibility that Larva takes him. Maybe. And there's a potential for Light to win here, but maybe Speed wins. Yeah, I don't see Soma getting knocked out of this group. I think he's getting through. But for the second slot, it could be any of these three guys. Any of these three guys could end up making it through. But I'm going to go with Soma Speed just because. So here's my predictions, guys. One more time. For the record, Sulky and Rush make it through. Best and Bisu in this group. Snow and Jaedong. And then in Group D, Speed and Soma. And that's what I'm going with it. I'm sticking with it. Of course, I'd, as always, like to be surprised. I'd like for my predictions to be wrong. It's always fun to have an upset and see new players rise. But based on the current power levels, that's what I'm thinking for these upcoming groups. But guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Come and join me on stream. I'm streaming almost every single day at around 8 a.m. Korean Standard Time. So check that for your time zone. And we're hanging out. We're playing Broodwar. We're taking a look at the ASL groups, and we're having a lot of fun. commenting on my bald head and all that good stuff. Everyone type baldy in the chat. Thanks for watching. See you next video.